DeepMind just released Genie 3, and it can simulate complex physics without a single physics equation. And I mean none. No Newton's laws, no differential equations, no complicated math at all. Just video. Just watching what happens, predicting what happens next. This is a watershed moment, and most people haven't realized it yet. Let me explain what's actually happening here, because it's wilder than the headlines suggest. For decades, if you wanted to simulate anything physical, a ball bouncing, water flowing, cloth tearing, fire spreading, you had two choices. Option 1. Hire a physicist, write equations that describe forces and motion, then spend months tuning those equations until the simulation looks right. That's the physics engine approach. Games use it, movies use it, scientists use it. It works, but it's slow and it requires actual expertise. Option 2. Run a neural network that's been trained on tons of video data to predict the next frame. That's what Genie 3 does. And here's the thing, it's not just faster. It's starting to be more accurate. In some cases, way more accurate. So what is Genie 3 actually doing? It's a video generation model, but it's trained specifically on physics. DeepMind fed it millions of videos of real-world interactions, objects colliding, liquids pouring, things breaking, materials deforming, and it learned the patterns. Not the equations. The patterns. It learned that when you drop a ball, it falls at a certain speed. When water hits a surface, it splashes in a certain way. When cloth moves, it wrinkles in certain folds. It internalized physics from raw video data. Then you give it a starting frame and a description of what you want to happen. Push this box forward, or pour water into this cup, and it generates what happens next. Frame by frame, video by video. It doesn't calculate forces. It predicts visual outcomes based on everything it's learned. And the results are scary good. We're talking about simulations that handle complex multi-body interactions, fluid dynamics, soft body deformation, all without writing a single line of physics code. The model just knows. Now, why does this matter beyond the cool factor? Let me break down the implications because they're actually enormous. First, speed. Traditional physics engines are slow. You can't simulate a bucket of water in real time with traditional methods. It's computationally expensive. Genie 3 runs on modern GPUs and can generate predictions fast enough for interactive use. That means game developers, VFX artists, robotics engineers, anyone who needs physics simulation suddenly has a tool that's orders of magnitude faster. Second, accuracy. This one surprises people. Physics engines are approximations. They're good approximations, but they're still models. Genie 3 was trained on real-world video. It learned not just the average behavior of objects, but the variance, the edge cases, the subtle details that real physics includes, but equations often smooth over. In some domains, it's already more accurate than hand-tuned physics engines. Third, accessibility. You don't need a PhD in physics anymore. You don't need to understand Euler methods, or collision detection, or constraint solving. You describe what you want in natural language or a simple prompt, and the model figures out what happens. That democratizes simulation in a huge way. But here's where it gets interesting and also a little unsettling. Genie 3 doesn't actually understand physics the way a physicist does. It doesn't have a mental model of why things happen. It has learned correlations so strong that they look like understanding, but it's pattern matching at scale. And that matters. Imagine you ask it to simulate something it's never seen before. Maybe a material with properties that don't exist in nature, or an interaction in an environment it wasn't trained on. The model will generate something that looks plausible. It will look like it could happen, but it might be completely wrong in ways you can't easily detect. A physics engine will fail catastrophically, and you'll know immediately. Genie 3 might confidently hallucinate. For creative work, games, movies, art, that's maybe fine. The output just needs to look good. For anything safety critical, designing a bridge, predicting structural failure, engineering something that has to work in the real world, that's a serious problem. You can't trust a model that doesn't understand causality. That's the gap we're in right now. Genie 3 is absurdly useful for 80% of simulation tasks. It's fast, it's accurate enough, it's easy to use. But the remaining 20%, the cases where you actually need to understand why something happens, not just what happens, those still need traditional physics. And this is where the real disruption happens. Not in replacing physics entirely, but in splitting the market. High precision, Safety-critical simulation stays with physics engines. Everything else, the majority of use cases, migrates to AI models. The physics engine industry shrinks. The people who specialize in physics simulation have to retrain or pivot. DeepMind knows this. They're being careful about it. They're positioning Genie as a research tool, not a replacement. But that's how these things go. The technology works. It's cheaper. It's faster. It's good enough. Adoption will follow regardless of how the researchers frame it. Here's what I think happens next. In the next 2 years, we'll see Genie 3 and models like it integrated into game engines and VFX software. Studios will start using it for previs and rapid prototyping. Some will use it for final output in less demanding projects. By 2027, not using AI-based physics simulation will be seen as leaving money on the table. Physics engines won't disappear. They'll become specialized tools for specialized problems. Kind of like how calculators didn't kill mathematics. They just changed what mathematicians spend their time on. The field adapts. But the broader point is this. We're watching AI systems move into domains that were thought to require deep domain expertise. You needed to understand physics to simulate physics. Turns out you don't. You need data. You need compute. You need the right architecture. But you don't need to understand the underlying principles. That pattern is going to repeat across every technical field. Medicine, engineering, materials science. Anywhere there's enough data and a clear input-output relationship, AI is going to eat the lunch of traditional methods. Not because AI is intelligent in the way we think of intelligence, but because it's efficient at finding patterns, and that's often enough. Genie 3 is just the most visible example right now, but it's a signal. If you work in simulation, in engineering, in any field where you're modeling complex systems, you need to be thinking about how AI-based approaches change your work. Not in 5 years. Now, if you want to stay ahead of shifts like this, the ones that matter but don't make the mainstream news, subscribe. I break down one of these every few days. Not hype, just what's actually changing and why it matters.